I cannot stop thinking about the shift that I had yesterday at the hospital, and I just wanted to share with you a little snippet of my favorite part of the day. So I'm a labor and delivery nurse, and I am working. Yesterday I was assigned to work in OB triage, which is like the emergency room for pregnant patients. So we kind of do it all there, but we also check to see if you're in labor. So if you come in, if you think your water broke or, you know, you're contracting, that's one of the things that we will assess in OB triage. And so the first patient of the day, she comes in, she thinks her water is broken, and she's contracting, and it's baby number 5. And so we get her in her room, we assess and listen to baby's heart rate. She gave me permission to check her cervix, so we checked. She's 4 centimeters, and her water is broken. So we checked for, it's called ferning. We look at the amniotic fluid underneath the microscope. So her water is definitely broken. She's contracting. She's uncomfortable. And this patient is just a hoot. Like, she is so funny and just like relatable. And so I'm like, girl, what do we want to do? Like, do we want an epidural? What are your thoughts? She was, at this point, wanting to get into hands and knees. So we're in hands and knees in the triage bed, and her sweet cousin was there, like, squeezing her hips, and I'm rubbing her back. I have a student that's with me. She's doing her preceptorship. She's holding her hand. Like, we are here supporting her. And she goes, listen, I have always wanted to go unmedicated, but every time I've gotten the epidural. And I'm like, well, we will do whatever you want today. Like, whatever you want, we're here to support you. Like, I am here to advocate for you and get you what you need. So she's like, I don't know, let's like do the IV and kind of get things going for the epidural. And she was like, I'll see how I feel. So we go to do her IV, and I get everything set up. I do her IV, I poke her, and right after I poke her and get the IV in, she goes, oh no, I don't feel so good. I think I'm going to pass out. And in my head, I was like, well, shit. But in my outside, I was like, okay, please just take a few deep breaths. And she just busts out laughing. And she's like, I'm just kidding. She was like, I'm just messing with you. So she's funny, okay? So she's just a funny person. And I told her, I was like, all of us nurses are fighting over who gets to be your nurse because, like, you're just fun to be around. And she was like, yeah, I get that a lot. So at this point, so we're in hands and knees, we got the IV in, she goes, holy crap, I am feeling so much pressure, like, it feels like I have to poop. And I'm like, girl, that's your baby. I think you're further dilated. And she asked me to check her. So, I check her cervix, and it's been 30 minutes maybe since I checked her last. She asked me to check again, and she's 8 centimeters. And so she is just like, she's doing it. She is amazing. And so she's like, okay, yeah, I think I could do it without the epidural. And I'm like, I think you can too, really. So at this point, I give report to the next nurse. I didn't have another patient, and so my student and I followed the patient over to labor because she was fun and we wanted to be a part of it. I asked the patient, do you want to like ride in the bed, a wheelchair? Do you want to walk to your labor room? She really wanted to walk. And so we are walking down this long hallway, 2 nurses, a student, and then her cousin had to run out and grab her partner. But we are like walking down this long hallway and just taking stops here and there for her contractions. And she asked us to like put our feet next to her feet to support her so she felt stable. So it's just the 3 of us like holding her up in the hallway. And I just thought that was so beautiful. We finally make it down to her room. She wants to get back in hands and knees. And so we're just getting everything kind of ready. She did ask for the nitrous or laughing gas. So I got that set up for her. And at this point, we're just like, she's going to do whatever she wants to do, you know? We had one of our midwives come in and stand by. And so now we're like in the hospital, in the labor room, like in the bed, in the patient's in hands and knees. I'm standing at the head of her bed. One hand is like holding her hand. The other one, my arm is like here, and she's holding on to it. And so her and I are like this. Okay. My student is rubbing her back. The other nurse is right next to the student. The midwife is sitting at the end of the bed, like by her bottom. And then her cousin, is doing the hip squeeze on the other side. So it's just like full circle women supporting this beautiful mom about to have her baby. And the cheering and the encouragement, like, it is just so beautiful. And so we're all there for her. And she's like, holy crap, like, I feel so much pressure. And we're like, girl, you can push. You can do whatever feels right. Do, what your body's telling you to do. And so she pushed, I think, like twice, which was amazing. But just in hands and knees, she pushed her baby out. And we were able to, like, turn her over and give her baby to do skin to skin. And what was so, like, funny, I mean funny, what was so beautiful while she was holding my hands, we're like making eye contact. This is like so intimate. And she's looking at me and she's like, I can't do this. And we're all cheering her on. You can do this. You can do it. You're so close. And as she was like starting to push, she was squeezing my hand so hard and she bit me. She like bit down on my arm, and then I think she realized, like, as she was pushing, what she did, and so she just like backed off and looked at me. I'm like, we're good, girl, you can do this, keep going. So that was a first. I've not been bitten before. She didn't break skin or anything, like it wasn't that hard, but I'm like not even mad. I just was so happy that I got to be there and like support her in her labor. But it was really funny. Yeah, so just like a beautiful example of, you know, hospital birth. We can still have an unmedicated, beautiful delivery, and honor your wishes and advocate for you and do whatever, you know, you're wanting to do. So, yeah, I just left yesterday like, man, that was so beautiful and I love my job.